Hey everyone, Recall HD Demo is available now to play on Game Jolt. The same goes with FNaR Arcade Edition. If I asked you right now or back in the past, what was the best Oddworld fangame ever, then I think that most of you would have said Oddworld Twice the Flavour. In case if you don't know what fangame I'm talking about, it's an unofficial HD remake of Oddworld Apes Exodus, which is made by a YouTuber called Sam Locker. And he is very well known for speedrunning Oddworld Apes Odyssey and Exodus and is pretty much holding the world record for being the best Oddworld speedrunner. Or at least like he's one of the top tiers, at least. That's how much I got of information. And then he's also working on an unofficial HD remake of Apes Exodus. And for many people, and even me, like, this was just seen as the most ambitious Oddworld fangame ever. It's not a secret to say that even I am really excited for this game as well, because you can just see that Sam is just using so much effort to work on this game, and he's even just using a lot of money to make this game impossible by just hiring some developers to help him working on this game as well. And yeah, even me, this also was a really ambitious Oddworld fangame ever, because it was not like just a silly little project that a random person made. No, it felt something really special, and I was just keep looking for new updates throughout the time with how long the game has been going and when there will ever be a chance that we can finally get to try out the game by ourselves. So for many people, this game was the best Oddworld fangame ever, with a lot of effort into it and a lot of details on it as well. Until FNaR 3D World showed up. Because when I looked at both FNaR 3D World and Oddworld Twice the Flavour, I was starting to be curious with, could this just have changed anything with, like, is Twice the Flavour still the best Oddworld fangame ever, or has someone else just been dethroned out of this? To which I'm talking about could be FNaR 3D World. Well, I don't want to say anything by myself, but I do want to hear from you. What do you think? And first of all, before I want to continue talking about this, I'm not really trying to start some sort of a competition with who can make the best game ever. No, look. This video was just made just out of curiosity with what people really think about each of these fangames. Okay, so well, first of all, there are huge difference between FNaR 3D World and Twice the Flavour. Well, Twice the Flavour is a 2D game, respectively, so like Apes Exodus, and 3D World is a 3D RPG game, but it can also change into a 2D game, pretty much like in the traditional Oddworld games. And this is why I want to compare it, because if it was not a 2D game at all, I wouldn't really have made this video at all. But yeah, I know it is a bit too early to begin to judge both of these games, since we haven't really seen so much from both of the games and they still haven't even been released. But you know that Sam himself said that a demo will come out next year. We don't know when, but he said somewhere in 2021. And funny enough, FNaR 3D World demo is also coming next year at 14 January 2021, which is funny enough the exact same date as when the playable demo of the first FNaR World was playable, which makes this exactly 3 years ago since the first playable demo of FNaR World came out. But look, when both demos are getting released next year, I'm gonna make a video again where we're gonna talk about it, and then we'll see if our opinions are going to change about each game. Like I said, I don't really want to just say by myself which fangame I think it's the best, because I think it's important to hear the voices and opinions from you, because I think that's the best way to just really get to know which one of them are the best. So what I really want to exactly talk about is about what each of the game really offers and, well, how much of the efforts has been done. And I think I want to start with Sam's spicy flavor. And, well, according to him, he said that he began to work on this game way back in 2016, if I'm correct, which basically means that he developed this game, or just still working on this, for literally 4 years. And yeah, it didn't show us much, because he showed us a lot of beta footages of this game about just various animation and progress, but you can see that he's evolving a little bit with the game. But then what really caught my attention was that last year and even this year he showed off some early footage of the very first level, Necromines, and yeah, I don't really know what I have to say about this. Yeah, like, I'm not talking about the movie, because obviously it's early version, but I'm mostly pointing out about the graphic itself. It's, yeah, I don't really know how to put it in word, but yeah, it's just hard. I just can't get it out. Okay, fine. I'll say it. Well, I do feel a little bit disappointed when I just saw the graphics of his game. Don't get me wrong, it looks good and seems like he put much efforts into it, but I do still see some kind of disappointment. And not only that, because, like I said, he is actually using money to hire an Indian developer group to help him work on this game, and he worked on it 4 years, and, well, this is all he just offered. Just a game with this graphic and with unfinished animations. Well, I do really hope that the graphics will look a lot better, because I really hope so. But look, I'm not saying it, I don't want to play it. Look, I'm still excited for his remake, and I still can't wait to play it by myself. But yeah, that's just what I really want to say. And look, okay, I kind of said that I don't really want to say which one of them are best, so I kind of spill out a little bit of my opinions. I don't want to talk more about this. But anyway, so another difference between each game is that Oddworld Spicy Flavor is made in Unity, while FNaR 3D World is made in Unreal Engine. So it's basically Unity versus Unreal Engine all over again. Oddworld Edition. But yeah, enough of that. Like I said, as I wanted to say, he worked 4 years on this game, and this is literally all what he have to show us. I think he has made more, but he don't want to show it to us. And just think to yourself that I only used 5.5 months just to create 3 big worlds, the characters themselves, their animation, the battle system, the 2D world, all of that. I literally just showed to you. And which just makes me really think that, you know, he could have just used these 4 years to just progress a lot more on this game, but you know, I don't know. He probably has gone into a problem about this. But yeah. But also one thing is that Oddworld Twice Flavour has something that FNaR 3D World does not have. Multi-language. Yeah, apparently it's not gonna be only in English, but also in French, German, Spanish, Italian, and Japanese as well. Which is... okay, that's actually cool. At least he got something really good with that money. And it will even be released on Mac, iOS, and Android as well. Which, okay, he beats me to this. Because I really can't afford multi-languages. Although about the other ports, I'm not sure. But I'm not planning on doing it. It's only going to be released on Windows. So, at least he has something better than FNaR 3D World. Although in my eyes, I do see that each game both has its ups and downs from each other. So I want to conclude this video here by telling you, what do you now think is the best Oddworld fangame? Is it FNaR 3D World, or is it still Oddworld Twice Flavour? Let me know this in the comments below.